What is going on, Dreamers? We are live with some Speed Devils Online. That is at the premiere Speed Devils Online live stream on the channel. Very excited. Get into some Speed Devils. My favorite offline racing game is Speed Devils, for those of you who don't know, on the Dreamcast anyway. Definitely up there in terms of my favorite racing games of all time period, but definitely on the Dreamcast for sure. So looking forward to playing some of this online with you guys. You may notice I might look a little bit different today, and that is because I have a new camera. I picked this thing up here. This is an OBSBot Meet SE, and I wanted to upgrade my webcam because I wasn't really I've never been hugely thrilled with my Logitech Brio that I got a while back. It was a very expensive 4K webcam, but the picture quality was okay. It was 4K, and that's nice. I actually have both cameras hooked up at the same time. I'll let you guys see the difference. This is the new camera, and this is the old one. As you can see, the actual stuff in the background is actually clearer on the Logitech. I think it's because it has a better focus, or a larger focus, so it can focus on things in the background and foreground better. In terms of the actual clarity of the things that are in focus are better on the OBSBot. So, and I also find the colors better. The Logitech is a little bit more washed out, I think. But I really like this. Plus the noise in the background is less as well. It's a very good camera. But I'm happy with it. Especially for I paid $50 for this, and I think I paid 110 or 120 for the Logitech. But that was a while back. You can get a Logitech Brio 4K for around $50 now. So, but anyway, that's enough about my camera, my new upgrade of the day. We are going to get right into this. We have Dingo and John in the lobby, ready to go. And let's see, who do we got in the chat? Hello, Bungie Man, Dingo, John, Laz, and Adrian. What's going on? Yep, no worms today, Laz. No worms today. People want to be in a stream Speed Devils, so. Appreciate the attention to detail, yes. Detail, all about detail. Oh, also, there's this fancy feature that I will probably never use. I can do this. Ooh, I can zoom in with my hands. It's kind of finicky, but kind of works. It's got AI. Everything has AI. Have you actually played this yet, Dingo? Dingo might be new. A newbie. Oh, I need to go in and check and make sure I have everything all set to go here. I don't think I need to repair. I'm pretty good. Car is in tip-top shape. And let's see. Nitro. I have 0 out of 6 nitro. We're going to refill that. There we go. I like the car maintenance stuff in this. It's very cool. Alright, I don't know if we have anyone else joining at the moment. So, I think we're good to go. Also, John, why is your ping in Speed Devils always 0? It's like John's not really here. A 0 ping. I don't know how a 0 ping is even possible. Alright, we going? I hit the start button, but it's not doing anything. Oh, Dingo. Dingo's Dreamcast just set on fire. Oh, I guess it's just me and John this race then. Zero is good. Yes. The best ping, John. At the moment I am playing from a compact flash card with Dreamshell, so it is on a real Dreamcast though. But not from the disc. Actually, there might be a problem with my Speed Devils disc, or my Speed Devils online disc, I should say. Because I tried it the other day and it wouldn't boot, so. But then again, I think the laser in my main Dreamcast is getting a bit old because it's struggling with some things. I may have to attend to that. Works perfectly on Dreamshell though, even with the music. It has CDDA audio, which can sometimes not work so great with Dreamshell, but SWAT has made a lot of improvements to it. So it works really well now, and in Speed Devils it works perfectly. I've not noticed any issues whatsoever. I don't know, Laz. I don't know. I mean, you could do it right now. You got an hour and a half to do it. Well, I guess if you take an hour and a half, you're gonna miss everyone, but you got at least an hour. Should be enough time to download it, right? I don't know what your internet speed is. I mean, if you're on dial-up, then maybe a problem. After playing this a while, I think I'm starting to get used to the controls. For those of you who don't know, the controls are very different from the regular Speed Devils. It's much harder to turn. You gotta make sure you use your brakes going around corners. I guess you could say they're kind of stiff controls. It was weird. I was playing it was a couple weeks ago now for game night, and for whatever reason the radar went, or the goal for the radar was 0. It didn't start out that way, but the last few races we did, it was 0. So no matter what speed you were doing, you'd bust the radar every time. At least it did that for me anyway. I'd never seen that before. That was very strange. Yeah, the cool thing about this game is even if you lose races, you can still earn money by busting the radar and getting best lap time, things like that. Oh geez. Watch out for those landslides. I see, Loz. You lack the equipment at the moment. Gotcha. I suppose that's a valid excuse. Race is going well so far. I'm pretty far ahead of John. I say that now, but I'm really gonna crash right into something right here soon. Every time I say I'm doing well, I mess up. I should never say that. Yeah, Speed Devils Online is focused on the online mode. As far as offline is concerned, there's nothing there. You can practice offline, but it doesn't have the championships and all that stuff. There's basically nothing offline. If you want a single player campaign, you gotta play the regular game. But it's very cool that they carried a lot of the features over to the online mode. You know, maintaining your car, upgrading, and doing all that stuff. Betting. Oh, 1 mile per hour off. Jeez. And there we have it, folks. First time playing on stream, and I won a race. Amazing. Hello, Alex. Watching this from work. Wish I could join. Sneak away. No one will miss you. Intro to this game goes hard. Yeah, I love the intro movie. It's awesome. Speed Devils. Eat my dust, sucker. I like that you can change the things your character says at the end of races if you win, or if you win someone's car or win a bet. It's a cool feature. Oh, I didn't want to replay. I don't need to see it again. I saw it the first time. I don't know if is Dingo back, or is he still putting out the fire on his Dreamcast? I don't see him on Dreamcast now. Got the Class A the other day. Yeah, I haven't really done a whole lot of grinding yet. I've only sat down and played this game once for any prolonged period of time. For the last game night, played for an hour and a half. And game night UK, when after this game was first revived, I played a few races as well. But after that first time I played, everything has been reset, so. Is it just gonna be me and John for the next race? Oh, looks like Scrivani might be joining. Wait for him. I think I kept my my vehicle in tip-top shape. Let me check. Alright, I took a little bit of damage. Tiny scratch. Not too bad though. I did upgrade my nitro. I upgraded to the, I think it was a 2nd level nitro. So I have 6 instead of, was it 3 for the basic one? Hollywood Reverse is the best track to grind on. Why is it short? Some of the tracks in this can be really long. I forget, there was one we played the other night. It was really long. And it's only 2 laps too. But it took forever. I mean, most of the tracks I think are longer than average in this game. Because typically it take about 10 minutes or so for a couple laps. Hey, Scrivani's in. Anyone else? Oh, looks like that's it. One thing that's weird about this game is that it has a completely separate chat screen in the lobby. You'd think that box at the bottom right corner would be the chat box, but I've never seen anything in that box. I don't know why. It's just an empty box. You'd think they'd put the chat in there, but they don't, so... If I type something in there, it's just in the chat box. It doesn't show up at the bottom right there. What is that box for? That's what I want to know. What is that box? Alright. Oh, I should change the track. I don't want to play the same track again. Let's go to... Should we do Louisiana Tornado? Let's do that. I think that was one of the more difficult ones I remember from the regular game. We'll give it a shot. Hey, Sonic. It is a nice box, yes. Be nice if it had things in it, but... I really feel like the chat is supposed to be in there. I mean, I wouldn't think it would be a server issue. Because it should just copy the text that's in the main chat box. It's just really strange to me. They put an empty box there. I feel like a lot of online Dreamcast games, they made weird decisions when it came to the text chat in the game. Like look at PBA Tour Bowling, for example. Probably the worst offender. I mean, I guess at least it has in-game chat, but you have to go into the menu. Press start and then go down to chat and then type there and then back out all the way back to the game. It's terrible. I mean, there are games that don't have any in-game chat whatsoever, like Next Tetris. I mean, that's understandable. I mean, you could at least have some lobby chat, but in the game you're obviously not going to have any time to be typing chat messages, so... Oh, this is not starting off that great. Use my boost. Oh, what happened here? I think someone crashed. I like that the physics in this game actually kind of works. A lot of the other online racing games on Dreamcast, if you hit another car, it's not going to react the way you think it would. Normally you just end up going flying off the screen, kind of like in Pod or Monaco. The game just doesn't know how to react when you hit another car. In this, it acts kind of normal. You hit a car, and you kind of just stop. I'll take this jump with my boost. Woo! Interesting how the boost works in this. It doesn't refill after every race. If you want boost, you have to buy it. So you should really only use it when you need it. If you're in first place, there's no real reason to use the boost. Unless you want to expand your lead, I guess. Very impressed with how well this game works online, though. It may very well be the smoothest of all of the online racing games. I don't usually, I mean, I haven't put that many hours into it, like I've mentioned, but I don't really see cars popping around the track or anything like that when there's lag. Everything always looks pretty smooth, which is funny because this is actually, it's maybe the earliest game out of the 3 Ubisoft racing games. Almost made a mistake there. Yeah, I think this was the first one released. It was released before Pod and Monaco. So the fact that this one feels the most polished is interesting. Of course, it was developed by a different studio, because Ubisoft has quite a few different studios all over the world. I think Pod and Monaco are the same studio, but Speed Devils was done in, I think, Ubisoft Montreal, if I'm not mistaken. So different studio. It was the same studio that did the original Speed Devils, so makes sense. Hey, Milos. Man, really hard to bust that radar because it's right at the turn. Out of my way, Tornado. I've got time for you. That's a really nice tornado effect, actually. I don't know if the tornado follows a set path or if it's just random. It'd be cool if it was just random. I'm not sure if that's the way they programmed it. There we go, busted that one. Getting a few scratches, maybe a few dents on that car. Not too bad though. I mean, I did run right into the tornado at the beginning of the race. I don't know how much damage that caused. Hey! Hey! Shoot! I should have used my nitro earlier as soon as he passed me. Man, I can't believe Scrivani passed me at the last second. He must have been using boosts. He's definitely using nitro there. He just came out of nowhere. Not bad though. Not a bad payday. I had the most time leading. Scrivani got fastest lap and highest speed. Dreamcast life. All right. Looks like Dingo has returned. Hopefully his Dreamcast will cooperate this race. GR, John. What happens if you, Oh, interesting. You can send a message, mute, unmute someone, or scorecard. Oh, I can see how much money someone has, how many points. Class, that's cool. Yeah, because it doesn't say that here. Not letting you in. Should let you in. Bungee Man made it in. Hey, what's up, Shu? Strange that Pod/Monaco didn't copy a lot of the features this game had. Yeah, I said it's interesting that this actually seems to be the most polished and feature-filled game out of the three. But as I was saying earlier, it was a different Ubisoft studio, so... Yes, it's, I have everything restricted to Class D cars. Gotta use those... Gotta use the junkers. Let me, I don't think I really need to repair. I'm still in pretty good shape. It used more features of the Ubisoft suite as well. Yeah, really interesting. Very interesting that it was the earliest game. I think it is the earliest game, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this was the first one released. I could be wrong though. I know it was at least the first or second. Alright, full 5-player race. We'll see how this goes. They got lazy. Could be. Could be. I haven't tried any of the other race modes yet. I know you can bet on races, and you can also bet your car on a race. Just sticking with the standard mode for now. Yeah, it's very much like an RPG racing game, Adrian. Oh, well, I was just saying earlier how I didn't really see too much popping in the game, but that car was popping around for a bit. I don't know what happened there. Obviously, like all the online games, more players you have, the more it's gonna struggle connection-wise. It works pretty good with 5. Oh, I was gonna ask you, Shu, for some reason the game's not showing up on Dreamcast now. I thought it would work for me, because that always works. The workaround thing. Holy crap! Jeez. That was crazy. And shockingly, my car does not seem to have taken much damage from that. Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, it worked. I know it worked for Ziden right after you had implemented it. But I haven't seen it work for anyone since, which is odd. Not sure if it's on your side or Kazan's. It's just testing. Oh, you haven't actually, you don't actually have it on? You can't. Oh, is it? Oh, I thought you could do it, because since it was going through your master server, the server list. Wish this game showed the names of the the players above the cars, but none of the Ubisoft games do that anyway, so. I guess you just have to memorize whose car is whose. Although I guess I could look at the rankings on the left there. So that must be Bungie Man according to that. He's right in front of me. Interesting fact, this game was actually, at least it was originally reported to be Speed Devils 2. That's what I think IGN reported it as being in development as Speed Devils 2. Which originally I thought Speed Devils 2 was an unreleased game, but turns out it was actually this one. They just hadn't come up with an official name for it yet, I guess. But it's not really a sequel. It's really just Speed Devils, but online. Although it does have, I think it has one exclusive track. So it has an additional track, and I'm guessing probably other vehicles as well. But not a full-on sequel, really. So it makes sense not to call it Speed Devils 2. It's not going to be my greatest race, unfortunately. I should probably use some nitro. I don't think of it sometimes. I love the music in this game. It's awesome. Awesomeness. Excuse me. Excuse me. I guess I'm not excused. I have 0 nitro left. Unfortunately, I probably should have refilled. Looks like Scrivani has won the race. Come on. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, it's funny you mention Need for Speed, Adrian, because I never really liked when Need for Speed got into all the car customization and tuning and all that stuff. It's too much for me. I like a more straightforward racing game. But that being said, I do actually like that stuff in this game just because it's more basic. It doesn't get too technical. For my first ever go, I will happily take second. Nice job, Dingo. Very impressive. Alright, let's change up the track here. Let's go to Canada in winter, eh? Alright, let's go to car settings. I guess I'll repair. And refill my nitro. Full refill, please. Nitro is expensive. Tire upgrades. Tires are nice. Gotta use those studded tires in 4x4 Evo when you're on the snow track. Can't hear you very well because the music is too loud in the race. Oh, is it? Yeah, I was gonna ask that actually. The music in this game actually is a bit loud. I'll turn it down a bit. There, we'll try that, see how that goes. It's hard keeping up with the different volume levels of games. Some games are really low, some games are really high. Quake 3 Arena. That's a loud game. I always turn it down when I play that. Use nitro right away. Out of my way. A nice early lead. Bust the radar. I always hate this part of the track. If you've never played this track before, it's so easy to just fall off these walls. Hey. Hey. Last time I played this track, I got completely lost somehow, and I don't know how. For some reason, I was going the wrong way for a very long time, and the game never told me. I was going backwards. Is that a Yeti? 2 Yetis. I didn't know they had Yetis in Canada. Whoops. Whoops. Shortcut through the sawmill. What part of Canada is this supposed to be? The part with Yetis. I mean, this was developed by Ubisoft Montreal, so I'll go with Montreal, but I don't know. I don't know if this is a good place to use the boost. End up ramming into the hills. Not taking the shortcut. Don't mind if I do. Only know where Vancouver, Toronto, Quebec, and Newfoundland are. That's a few of them. Where's Ravani come from? Wasn't Bungee Man the one that was right behind me? Scrivani's always coming out of nowhere. He's so sneaky. Okay, probably should not have used nitro right before a U-turn. You really have to memorize the tracks to know when the best time to use nitro is. Like right here, I think is a good straightaway. Yeah. That's a good place if you don't ram into the fence there. Yeah, you really have to use the nitro sparingly though. I mean, if you don't win the race, you spent, and you use all of your nitro in one race, that's $6 grand you spent. And I'm sure they did that for a reason. Hey, Milk Dust. I'm very quiet. Not according to OBS, unless you mean the music is loud. Which I already turned it way down. Right before the race, because someone else said the music was loud. I don't know if it's still loud. He isn't? Oh. I guess Shu thinks I'm loud enough. Unless he just doesn't want to hear me. She's like, I don't want to hear him anyway. Perfect volume. Hey, second place. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I believe, yeah, the microphone volume is maxed out, Milk Toast, so I can't be low. Not possible. I can see the bar going up and down. I am just before the red. Adjust your speakers, Milk Toast. Oh, Dingo timed out, apparently. Couldn't make it in time. Either that or his Dreamcast set on fire again. I think someone might have disconnected because it usually does this. If someone disconnects, it takes a very long time to get the rankings. Favorite part was when I flipped through the road right at the start, fell into a black hole and lost 15 seconds. I did that before on, was it this track? I don't know. Yeah, I think it was this track, right at the bridge. I went off the bridge and went under it. Or no, it wasn't this one. There's a track with a bridge that goes up and down. I ended up going under it and then I fell through the map. Yeah, I don't know, Milk Toast. Don't know. Can everyone else hear me all right? Only Milk Toast is commenting, so. You're all in the lobby waiting? That's weird. Shu says I am loud and clear. Not only loud, but also clear. That's good. So when it's done this before, it does eventually go back to the lobby. Can hear you fine, but someone else, maybe Adrian, was saying you were quiet earlier. Yeah, he was just saying that the music was loud, which I turned it down quite a few notches, so it should be okay now. There we go. Yeah, it says Bungee Man disconnected. I guess that was the issue. I was waiting for Bungee Man the entire time. Well, it's still not going anywhere. Oh, you did it on purpose. Okay. Yeah, this may be a server issue. It's done this before. For whatever reason, it's not getting a response from all the players. You'd think the game would have a built-in timeout and just stop waiting after a certain amount of time. Is this one of those where you play all these separate time trial and that forms the race, or an actual race with opponents? Yeah, this is an actual real-time race. No replays here. Alright. I don't wait for this, but I may just reset for speed because it's taking forever. You just press all the face buttons on the controller. Actually, am I still online? No. It does make you redial. No, doesn't do anything, Shu. It just sits there until I don't even know when. It did this a couple times the last game night when we played it. Eventually it did go back to the lobby. It just took a very long time. Yeah, if it's a server-side thing, then I suppose that might work, Shu. I have a feeling there definitely are some weird issues with the server, because there were some oddities when we had played before. Occasional weirdness. Yeah, that's a weird thing, Bungie, man. I do have a save. I saved to my VMU after putting in all the login information and then going back, but for some reason it's not saving. I have to double check that, I guess, but I did save. This part takes a while for me because it does not work for the first port. I have to wait for it to time out and go to the alternate port. Something on my network uses the same port as this game and Pod and Monaco. Don't know what it is. Yep, still Shu, still. And it's weird because the thing that I thought a long time ago that was using the same port, I don't have anymore. So apparently it wasn't that. Of course, after all that, my password's wrong. I had a feeling, too. I had a feeling I typed in an extra letter. There we go. Alright. We are back. There we go. I guess Bungie Man has taken over as host. That's fine. I can just sit back and relax now. It's all on Bungie Man. All the stress of hosting the game, and picking that perfect track. It's the FBI that uses that port. Could be. Oh, that's fine, Bungie Man. I don't need to be the host. I'm fine. I'm just happy to be here. So many points, Shu. So many points. Whatever will you spend them on? Not everyone is ready to race. Scrivani and Dingo are unsure. Oh no, Scrivani's good. Dingo, on the other hand, he's still thinking. There we go. Thank you, Shu. Thank you. Ooh, Nevada. I like this one. It has aliens. And UFOs. Who doesn't like a good UFO? I just noticed I have all my nitro back. That's interesting. I used a few of them on that last race. Maybe it's because I didn't finish the race. Well, I mean, I did, but never went back to the lobby. Oh, jeez, what the? Don't be flipping me over. What's wrong with you, John? So violent. John would do anything to win.
Always whirling, 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 whirling.
No, I definitely do not want to twirl in this game. No twirling. Hello, Janice. So there's definitely a night and day difference between this game and Pod when it comes to track design. The track design in Pod, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the aesthetic of the game, but the track design is like all over the place. It's so easy to get lost on the tracks. All the tracks in this game are very well designed. Very cool shortcuts and all that. Whoa! That is not how I went off that ramp. What the? Jeez. What is happening? Went off that ramp nice and smooth. Not land nice and smooth.
Pop, 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 pop.
Pop, pop. Poppity pop, pop, pop. You gotta be careful in this game, because if you go in the dirt, it slows you down a lot more than you would think. Like, it doesn't seem like it's slowing you down that much when you go in, when you go off-roading, but it really does. You gotta stay on the road. Hey, thank you for the sub, Jamie. Oh, jeez. Missed that turn. This game was almost like the precursor to that, what's that PS3 360 generation game where the track would completely fall apart every lap you go around. It would start to deteriorate. I forget what it was called, but this game is very similar with the way things change in the track. I mean, it's not that drastic, but you have disasters and things that happen as you start to go around it. Every lap is different. Like the UFOs. You should not go through the beam of the UFO. Not recommended. Shoot. I get distracted looking at the fire across the lake there. Oh, jeez. How do you... Oh, man, I haven't figured out how to reverse yet. Jeez. I forget how to reverse. I forget if you actually have to shift into reverse or if there's a button to press. Jeez, man. Oh, man. I screwed this up. I'll use my nitro. That'll get me out of this. The fire is just like a brick wall. You cannot go through the fire. Very dense fire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some repairs after this race, that's for sure. Let's see if I can do this jump better this time. Yeah. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, see, that was nice and smooth. I don't know what happened last time. Hey, Sega Database, welcome. Apparently I timed out. Hey, but I still got 600 bucks. Well, 1,800 total. I'll take that. Most leading time, Bungee Man. Fastest lap, Bungee Man. Highest speed, Scrivani. Scrivani's always speeding. Alright. Another excellent race. Well, not so much for me, but I had fun anyway. You're locked up and can't leave. That's strange. It's doing the same thing it did for me earlier. It's amazing this game is back online. I've been enjoying the first races again. Just uploaded some footage of the last days this game was online in celebration. Wasn't it? There was already some footage on YouTube of that. I don't know. Wasn't that on your channel actually? Remember it was Sega Database or something like that. I don't know if you have new footage. We're losing all the players. Me and Scrivani. Me and Speedy Scrivani. Alright, well, I guess I am host again. Let's see, let's do New York in the wintertime. A little bit of Home Alone 2 action. Yes, found 2 previously unpublished videos in glorious low res. Nice. Alright, everything else looks good. Wait, did they change the number of laps based on the track? Hold on. It's set to 1 lap. No. It's not changing. I guess Bungee Man changed the number of laps. I've not memorized which tracks are long and which ones are short, so I don't know, I'll just leave it at 1 lap, it's fine. Bungee Man has returned, then goes back. I think John had to go somewhere, so I guess we're good. The game changes laps for certain tracks, you can change it back. Oh, it does? That's interesting, because it just selected a whole bunch of random tracks and it stayed at 1, so I don't know if that's because it was manually changed, and now it's not changing it. Once you override it, maybe it doesn't change automatically anymore. Was the last one wasn't 1 lap, was it? Change it to 2. Wait, it's not letting me change the number of laps. It's skipping that part. That's weird. Okay, well, whatever. Guess we're doing 1. Oh, it doesn't let you for this track? That's odd. You'd think it would just let you set as many laps as you want, but whatever. I'm sure the devs knew what they were doing. They know what's best. They know that we only want to play 1 lap of New York. Oh, yeah, that's right too. Yeah, because New York is 1 long track. Forgot about that. It doesn't loop around. Remember, guys, wave to Kevin McAllister when you see him. Hanging out with the pigeon lady. Probably should have done some repairs on my car, but whatever. Whatevs. It's all good. It's in perfectly fine shape. Jeez, man. Almost got run over by a semi. Missing the radars by 1 mile per hour. 1. Can they just give it to me? It's close enough. Oh, jeez. Stupid New York cabbies. They don't know how to drive. Oh, I thought I could squeeze through there. It's interesting, this map is almost identical to the New York map on Crazy Taxi 2. It's the bridge anyway. I don't know how similar it is. The layout and everything. I don't know how true to life they made the tracks. I wonder how many Dreamcast racing games have New York as a track. I need to know that. Good bit of Dreamcast trivia. All these broken down cabs everywhere. Told you they don't know how to drive. I think I won the first race, Milk Toast, and that's it. I think I got second in a couple. Lap record is 4 minutes 36. I can beat that. Could be the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't even know. I'm no bridge expert. All I know is the London Bridge is the one that fell down. The extent of my knowledge on bridges. I should use some boost. Not that it makes much of a difference. Gravani already won, so hey, it'll secure my victory. Who is that driving around at the finish line, or right before the finish line? I got second place, so someone's doing really bad. Oh, maybe it was Dingo. Dingo says he's very lost. Too bad. I guess Bungee Man busted more radars than me because he got more money even though he was third place. And I was second. Good race. Who are you talking to, Bungee Man? Yeah, Dingo needs a new car. I gotta do some stuff. Repair. Boom. It's probably not worth repairing if you have a tiny bit left. Because you pay full price anyway, I believe. What do I got for tires? What's a mag? I don't have any mags. I don't know what a mag is. I'm not a car guy. Isn't that a tire? Chris's special wheels. Ooh, special. Petula. Spinning glass ball. That seems like a way. I think that's aesthetic. Suitable for normal weather conditions. Ah, rims, okay. Maximum grip. Yeah, so there's different tires for different different weather conditions. I'm gonna stick with what I got for now. Oh, also, guess I might as well refill my nitro. Oops. I'm spending too much money on nitro. Alright, change the track. I haven't played Mexico yet, right? Let's do that. How come there's no alternate Mexico? I think all the other tracks have different types. Oh wait, Nevada doesn't. Yeah, just Nevada and Mexico, they don't have alternate versions. Change that to 2 laps. Yeah, Mexico's Mexico, right, Shu? It never changes. Mexico never changes. It's the saying, right? I don't know what you can upgrade Milk Dust. I haven't looked too much into it yet. I know you can get new tires. Alright, so this is probably going to be the last race. We'll see. I think, as I said, races usually take about 10 minutes, I think, on average. With 2 laps, anyway. Let's make it a good one. Hey, Mirror Chart, welcome. Speed Devils. Speed Devils online racing. Get a dope 3D printed arrow to hang from your rear view mirror. Follow the arrow. Ah yes, the tourist bus. Dang tourists. I'm not using any nitro. I refuse, it's too expensive. I'm just gonna race good. I'm gonna be a good racer. People don't get in my way anyway. Jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, come on! I'll melt my tires. See, everyone else is messing me up. It's not my fault. I'm not frugal, Janice. I'm thrifty. Big difference. Yeah, that's yeah, the green dots next to the names is your ping clause. Pretty good for everyone at the moment. I don't know why it flashes for the for yours. I guess they wanted to make it look different. I don't know. Just makes it look unstable though. Even very unstable connection. Could blow at any moment. Excuse me. Busting them radars, yo. I feel like for the Mexico track, they should have had just some random mariachi band crossing the road at some point. And don't get me wrong, I love the tourist bus. Throwing the luggage off of it. Need some mariachi though. Look at that Phoenix. Oh, come on. Stupid Phoenix. Hate you. Man, I thought I've been doing decent, well, other than a Phoenix tail that I hit. Dead last, though. Ooh, Dingo won. Congrats, Dingo. Is that your first win? Oh, come on. Stupid boulder. Still need to figure out reverse. Perfect opportunity to use nitro. Just so I can get last place faster. Ah, I'm alright. That creature is called a Quetzalcoatl? It's a winged snake. Oh. I was thinking that too. It's like, it doesn't actually look that much like a phoenix. For some reason I just automatically thought phoenix when I saw it. Close enough. Alright, I guess we can do one more race. That only took about 5 minutes, so we'll do a single lap on something. I haven't gone up in class yet. Still class D. GG, Scrivani. GG. Still waiting for Dingo. There we go. Alright, what have we not played? Let's try Canada Heavy Winter. Heavy, man. Why is everything so heavy in the future? Isn't it always? I mean, the Jim Carrey stand-up routine he did on Canada. Look it up on YouTube if you haven't seen it. It's hilarious. Canada must be cold. Oh yes, Canada. A frigid, frozen wasteland. Where my friend Nantuk and I...
And always twirling, 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 twirling.
There we go. Canada Heavy Winter. I probably should have bought some studded tires, but oh well. Oh well. car's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, aesthetically my car may be a little beat up, but it's fine. It's, you know, under the hood everything is Jim Dandy. Top notch. For some reason I always have a hard time avoiding cars that wipe out in front of me. Seems like anytime that happens in front of me, I end up crashing into them. Like a magnet. Oh, not going that way. Follow the arrow! Hey, Pizza Hotline, welcome. Ooh, did I move into the lead? Ooh. Try not to screw it up. Spent $1,000 or $2,000 on nitro so far. That's my investment in this race. Spent $2,000 to try and win this. Hopefully it pays off. I don't know if that's 2,000 Canadian or American. Probably Canadian, since Canadian developers. And missed the radar. Barn almost did not make that. There she is, folks. Why did I do that? For whatever reason, I instinctively nitroed across the finish line. I spent $1,000 just to make a speedy finish. But hey, I won. I'm happy. As long as I win more than $3,000, I'm good. There we go, 10 grand. And 80 bucks to boot. Ooh, nice. Oh, look at that. 15,440. Also got most leading time, fastest lap time, and highest speed. Eat my dust, sucker. Sweet deal, I like it. So I started off the stream with, why am I zoomed way in? I need to turn off the gestures for this camera. Because even if I don't have the camera in view, if I'm making gestures, it'll probably zoom in on me. Gestures, I hate them. I don't like them on touchscreens, and I don't really like them on cameras either. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. Love this game. It's maybe my favorite online racing game on the Dreamcast, which is not a stretch considering it's my favorite offline racing game. Well, not this version, but obviously the regular Speed Devils. But yeah, really fun races today, guys. I will be back tomorrow, as per usual, for some Phantasy Star Online, so look forward to that. But thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, thanks for playing, and until next time, keep on dreaming.